People have always said that if you find the right partner, life can become heaven on earth. For a long time, I thought those were just words, sweet, idealistic, maybe even a little exaggerated. But today, I can say with complete confidence that those words are true. I've experienced it myself. I now know how profoundly life can transform when you are with the right person, someone who truly sees you, supports you, and helps you become the best version of yourself. When I reflect on my life before we met and compare it to the life we now share, the contrast is almost unbelievable. It feels like night and day. And what's most remarkable is that this difference is not only significant, it's beautiful. Everything about me has changed in ways I never anticipated. From the way I live, to what I eat, to how I think and feel, your presence has had a ripple effect across every part of my life. You didn't just touch my heart, you influenced my habits, my mindset, my self-perception, and even my purpose. Before you came into my life, I was simply existing, I was living day by day, without much thought or intention. But since you arrived, I've begun to truly live. What was once a cold house of bricks has now turned into a warm, loving home. I don't just return to a place at the end of the day, I come back to love, comfort, and peace. I feel grounded in a way I never knew was possible. My heart is light, my mind is calm, and my soul feels nurtured. I've experienced emotional healing, mental clarity, and physical vitality all at once, and it all began with your presence in my life. One of the first things that changed was my lifestyle. I used to eat whatever was convenient, often turning to packaged junk food without thinking twice. But now, I find myself choosing nourishing meals that energize me and support my well-being. You've inspired me to take care of myself, not just for appearances, but out of self-respect. I've even started getting compliments from people about the way I look, something I never used to hear. But more than the external changes, it's the internal ones that matter most. I've started enjoying the little things that I used to overlook, the quiet moments at home, the morning sunlight, the peaceful walks in nature. I've realized that I no longer crave loud parties or constant stimulation. Instead, I cherish the peace of our shared space, the silence that isn't empty but full of meaning. I've discovered joy in stillness, in solitude, and in simply being present. I've also grown spiritually in ways I didn't expect. I've begun to understand that life is not just about chasing achievements or ticking off boxes. It's about connection, purpose, and alignment. I now meditate regularly, go on mindful walks, and listen more deeply to my inner voice. I talk to my family and friends more often, with genuine interest and care, and I've become more emotionally available to the people around me. It's as if I've started peeling back the layers of noise and clutter to reveal who I truly am. This personal evolution would not have been possible without you. You've been patient, loving, and unwavering in your support, even when I didn't understand your intentions. I remember times when I would get irritated or dismissive when you asked me to do something. I was immature, stubborn, and sometimes resistant to change. But now, when I look back at those moments, I see them clearly. I see how deeply you cared, how much effort you put in, and how selflessly you tried to help me grow, even when I didn't recognize it at the time. Thank you for never giving up on me, even when I didn't make it easy. Thank you for standing by me through every phase, every struggle, every moment of self-doubt. Your love has been the anchor that kept me grounded and the light that showed me the way forward. You've not only helped me improve, you've helped me believe in myself again. I love you with all my heart. I feel so incredibly blessed to have you as my life partner. You've given me a life I never dared to dream of, a life filled with meaning, joy, and peace. Every single day, I wake up with gratitude in my heart for having you by my side. Please continue to guide me, to challenge me gently, and to push me when I need it. Help me keep growing, evolving, and becoming a better human being. I trust your vision and your wisdom. I know that whatever you do, it comes from a place of love and from a desire to see me thrive. Because of you, I've started living, not just surviving. I've discovered beauty in the ordinary, purpose in the everyday, and love that feels both grounding and liberating. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being you. My dear, you are incredibly beautiful, inside and out. You are smart, thoughtful, and intelligent in ways that many people might not even realize yet. You don't have to change yourself to fit in with others or try to meet their expectations. Always remember, a person who is truly unique will naturally stand out, no matter how much they try to blend in. Just like a graceful swan will always be recognized among a group of crows, your uniqueness shines through, even when you try to hide it. You are that swan. You are different, and that is your strength. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being different. In fact, it's a gift. We live in a world that constantly encourages conformity. Social media, peer pressure, and society's endless expectations often push people to look, act, and think the same way. But that's not where true happiness or fulfillment lies. No two people are exactly alike. Every individual is born with their own set of talents, passions, and perspectives. Why would you ever want to trade your uniqueness for something ordinary? Following your own path, even when it's unfamiliar or difficult, is far more rewarding than simply walking a road that others expect you to take. When you choose to be yourself, you create a space where your true identity can grow. You have the power to shape your life, make your own decisions, and build something meaningful from your authenticity. It might take courage, and it might not always be easy, but it is worth it. I know that when you stand out, you sometimes feel exposed. Being different can attract attention, and not all of it is kind. Some people might tease you or question your choices. That can feel isolating and painful. But please understand, most of those people don't truly understand the beauty of being different. They're often scared to be themselves, so they try to bring others down to feel safe. Don't let them shake your confidence. The very thing they mock today is the thing they'll admire tomorrow. In today's fast-paced world, it's incredibly rare to find someone who is truly serious about their life and their future. Many people are more concerned with appearances than with substance. That's why being comfortable in your own skin is so powerful. It takes tremendous strength to be raw, honest, and real in a society that often values filters over truth. You're doing something that most people can't, you're being yourself. Don't let peer pressure force you into becoming someone you're not. Your identity is something precious, and it should never be traded for temporary approval or shallow acceptance. Over time, the people around you, your classmates, your social circle, even some of your critics, will drift in different directions. The things they say or think about you today will eventually fade away and hold no meaning. What will always matter is how you feel about yourself and your choices. Only you will live your life. Only you can decide what makes you happy. So take ownership of your decisions. It's okay to make mistakes along the way. Mistakes are part of the learning process. What's important is staying true to your core. In moments of uncertainty, when you're unsure about which direction to take, pause and imagine where your current choices might lead you in 10 years. Are you headed toward a life that you'll be proud of? Don't just chase the easiest or most popular path, think about what's meaningful and lasting. Eventually, you'll reach a place where your hard work, authenticity, and strength will pay off. You'll achieve your dreams, reach your goals, and find success on your own terms. And when that happens, the same people who once doubted or teased you may turn around and try to be part of your life. But by then, you'll be wise enough to know who genuinely supports you and who only shows up when it's convenient. Stay focused on your goals and values, even when others don't understand them. Their validation is not necessary for your growth. Listen to your intuition. It's one of the most powerful tools you have. And listen to the people who genuinely care about you, your family, your real friends, your mentors. They may not always tell you what you want to hear, but they will tell you what you need to hear. They want to see you grow and thrive. You have a beautiful journey ahead of you. Life is full of ups and downs, but it's also full of opportunity and potential. Remember, this is just one chapter in a long and remarkable story. Right now might feel overwhelming, confusing, or even discouraging, but it won't last forever. You're still learning, growing, and discovering who you are. That process takes time. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Ask yourself what you truly want, not what others expect from you. Then pursue that vision with clarity and courage. This message is for today's teenagers, especially those who feel lost, unsure, or pressured to fit in. If you're reading this and it resonates with you, please take it to heart. And if you think someone else needs to hear it, share it with them. Sometimes, a few honest words can make a big difference in someone's life. Stay strong. Stay true. And never forget, you're going to do amazing things.